So this van is, I don't know the lift, it's like 2.5, 3 by guess, and 37-inch tyres. And it just looks like it's going to roll over. Everyone on social media is also saying it's going to roll, but it actually drives extremely well. So before I get too far into it, the reason I said I don't know what the lift is, I did the lift, but it's just resets leaves, shackle hangers, wound up torsions, and I don't remember what size ball joint spacer. But I guess it's probably 2.5, 3 inches. Anyone that has ever driven this car has told me that it does not drive how it looks. And they say it just drives extremely well and it has no body roll. And I think it's got something to do with just where everything is placed. So the engine starts about here, which is very far back from the axle. Most vans, the engine starts the very, very front of the seat and comes back to like here. But the front of the engine is right there, and then the rear of the engine is right there. So basically it's behind the front wheels. Plus the engine is really low, like the engine is about this body line. So if the engine is here, and then the gearbox is here, and then the axles and diffs, that's really the only heavy components of this whole vehicle. Anything from here up is just tin and a couple of windows. And because it doesn't have a bonnet, it looks weird also. This is very short wheelbase, exactly the same as a Pajero and like a Suzuki Samurai Vitara sort of thing. Same wheelbase, or Jimmy. But usually you'd have a bonnet that goes about to here, and then you'd have a window that goes up to here, and then you'd have sort of that. But I would argue this drives way better than any Suzuki, Jimny, Vitara, or anything like that around corners if the Vitara Jimny was on 33s. This is on 37s. It actually really, really surprised me because I was expecting it to be like my 80 series on 37s, but it's nothing like that. Now this thing's on 40s, but that's another video. And that is the reason I decided to spend the money and do all this engine conversion with turbo and soon to respray the whole van and camping setup, because I've really fallen in love with this van. It surprised me.